Hello there, Ezlia. Look at you redeeming first. And Helen stream for Deadeye. We'll see if Deadeye pops on and filling in now, of course. As I suspected, Giz. Hello there. How are you doing? And how are you, Ezlia? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you guys' weekend has been good. You all doing good? You better be. You tired? My ears are ringing and need to be productive here. Tired? Ah, I'm doing good. I'm not tired. Wide awake. I've been awake for a while. Already been productive today. Although I got more to do after stream, but that's fine. My ears are annoying me. Well, what the heck's going on with your guys' ears? Feel like they're underwater, hoping I'm not getting an ear infection. I'm good apart from that. Well, that's good. I'm glad overall you're doing good, but what the heck's going on? So maybe going swimming? Ooh, there you go. Swimming's always nice. Hanging out. Floating. But no, I'm doing well. I got no idea what I'm gonna do here. We'll be on the Paperhat server, and I got stuff to do. I just haven't actually taken the time to think about what I'm gonna do today. So that's fine. I don't even remember where we left off. I haven't popped on the server here since last time we played. I think maybe just briefly here and there for stuff. Usually I'll hop on and do a few things, but not this time. Anyway, here we are. I don't think anyone's on. No. It's nighttime, it's raining. But, we're hanging out. We did nighttime with rain, perfect weather for you, and you skipped it. Well, yeah, it's nighttime. It was dark. I don't have time for darkness. No, no. Actually, didn't despawn whatever spawned in the jungle there. But no, I haven't had much time to hop on paper answer and just Minecraft in general. Been a busy month here. So that's fun. What did we do last time? We were just placing down a whole bunch of stone and terraforming. This music feels loud. We'll bump it down a tad. Yeah. I don't remember. We were just kind of messing with water. Oh, I haven't had a chance to think about this at all. We got the waterfalls. Probably gonna be another one right there by the looks of it. Maybe we'll have one more over here. Is it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish? That's a good amount. Gives a cool effect. What's everyone been up to though? Anyone playing anything fun? I have loaded up a game I should have never loaded up. It's called Satisfactory. It's not good for me. It's so much fun. But it's a game you can just stick hours into and still have plenty to do. It's basically you gotta essentially just keep optimizing things and building these factories and figuring out a way to build an efficient factory and bring in resources from around places with it's just it's a lot of fun for me. But it takes a lot of hours. It's like how that's basically what my Saturday was just playing Satisfactory. Oh goodness, I've put 26 hours into it. Really good game though. I'm impressed with it. With playing it so much that when I loaded up Minecraft here and I was just putting myself on my roof, I clicked shift to run because that's what it is in Satisfactory. And I was sneaking. Oh, that's how much I've been playing. I'm already adjusted, but it's just silly. It is shift to run, not for me in Minecraft. Shift is to sneak, and then zoom is control. Shift is not my sprint. Maybe we just do some tree chopping over there. Ease myself back into it. That I am devastated you didn't undo Minecraft's genuinely backwards controls from day one. What do you mean? I have so many different keybinds than what Minecraft does, but sneaking has always been shift. I got a few. I honestly, if I'm being honest with you, Aslia, I rarely change keybinds in games. I usually leave them the default. It's not something I do often. I just adjust from game to game. Unless it's something drastic where I can't get the hold of it. Or it's a keybind that just doesn't make sense. Crouch is always default control. Sprint is default in every game as shift. I don't know. But crouching with control is just it's so far away. They want to play Minecraft, switch sneaking and crouching back to what they are supposed to be? Nope. Dad, you need to do a keyboard reveal? Do you have an Ether or Mumbo like setup? No, I just. No. My keyboard is just a full size keyboard. And then I rest my arms on my armrest of my chair. And then I usually then I just have my hands normal on the keyboard. My fingers when I'm here, let's put myself up. When I'm naturally just resting, when I like put my hands on the keyboards, I got my my left hand, which is WASD. It sits on A, W, and D, just as a natural, and then my middle finger goes back and forth on W and S. Pinky is always on shift for sneaking. If I ever need to zoom, I can. Thumb is on spacebar. Mouse hand, obviously, for my right hand. It essentially goes from left to right with my fingers. Pinky on shift, then A, W, D, and then space. How do I sprint? I double tap W. I'm joking. I'm just hoping the delay got to you enough to just make you sigh a little. It's on a mouse button. I'll block you right now. No, it's on a mouse button. I got two mouse buttons, and one of them's for sprint. But I only ever click it once. Because once I get going, I'm good. I wish that what? It was removable from the game. It's awful. The feature? Oh my goodness. Do you have toggle sprint? No, you just I don't. I know I don't. Sprint hold. But when I click my mouse button, here's me walking, I click it once and I'm just holding down W and I'm good to go. I let go, back to walking. Hit it again, I'm sprinting. I'm sure a lot of the time I hold it down, but I only need to press it. Oh, you don't even measure your movements and let go of W for a frame just to adjust? Don't ever measure your movements and let go of W for a frame to adjust? What? Sometimes you gotta slow down to make a jump. Oh, when I'm doing this stuff? No. I don't know. I've been playing this game for so long. I've been playing with on a keyboard for, oh, nearly just as long. That it's like it's basically like a third hand for me playing this game. It's just all instinct. And hello there, D. Clark. How are you doing? Hello. Now, here's the one weird thing I have. My F5 that I'm in right now, it's on B. How's the progress? Oh, it's going well. We haven't done anything today yet. This is what we got done last time. And hello there, Nightly. How are you doing? Hope everyone's weekend is well there. No, B, not V. It's B, even further. R for me is my ninth slot. It's the only thing on my hotbar that is switched. But the one weird thing I have is definitely B. Rest of it is default controls apart from R for this. Do you use your mouse buttons for any hotbar? Nope. Because I can hit 5 pretty consistently. I can hit 1 to 5 easily just by moving my hands up. Then I can hit R to go on this side, and then it's truly just like my 3 open slots in the game. Only problem is my mouse has been having a struggle time with its scroll wheel. I've had it for a while, so. No, I only scroll wheel to 3. These 3 guys are my scroll wheels. And usually these 3 right here, most of the time it's for building, and I can just middle mouse click. So it's like this block has always going to be middle mouse click since it's my like one open one. And then it's really only 2 left after that. V is my voice mute. I got tilde for voice mute. It's the key next to the number 1 if you don't know it, and above tab. What I use C for? It's one of these. And a few other combination ones. Same with Alt. Alt is one of these. It's just a different version of it. And then I think adding X does even another sort of function to this. It's fine to say Control for zoom and not C for zoom is wild. Yeah. I don't know. I don't. This right here, this is just another like important thing to me at this point. Being able to do all these different rotations and that it just comes instinctively now. D Clark's doing well, so that's good to hear. Hope you are also. I am. How's Hannah doing? She's sleeping at the moment. I think she's doing better, but she's having a sleepy Sunday morning by the looks of it. Actually, Z doesn't have much function for me. It makes my map bigger, and then it's a double keybind for a few other ones. Z is too painful to reach without readjusting the entire hand placement. I disagree. I can hit it just fine. I move my ring finger down to it from A to Z. Food. Yeah, Z for me is zooming and incremental on the minimap. Oh god, I don't even mess around with the incremental stuff. You don't like the enlarge feature? I do use it from time to time. I find myself just using it like as I'm just running around like this, just for fun. Or I'll end up holding down tab for some odd reason when I'm just jumping around. It's weird. I get a lot of use out of my pick block. If I did like a lot of PvP, I'd have like all of my slots keybind better. like my hotbar, where I just have a keybind for everything. But I don't know. I don't see the reason for it at the moment. Because it's like these two slots right here usually will get swapped out during building. I don't need rockets all the time. I'll even take the trident away if I need to. And that's all just a bunch of pick blocks or moving items to where they need to be. I'm probably gonna be a little bit until I get back to paper hats here. I might do... Stream's gonna be kind of messed up here coming up. I got back-to-back things over weekends and that. Honestly, we probably only have like 2 or 3 streams left in the month. Another busy month. It's... I told you guys it'd be busy from... Oh... Honestly, it's been busy since June. I get like one normal week and then it's busy right away. Too many things going on. But don't worry. Once it starts cooling off, I don't really go anywhere. One of those things I've noticed. Whenever it gets like around December time, November, even January is like when I put the most hours in on Minecraft. I don't really do anything with snow. You know, there's like skiing, snowboarding, like, there's all sorts of stuff you can do. I don't do any of it. Hope everyone had an alright week too. I only really saw you guys last Tuesday, huh? Okay. Oh, I want to do. I think I should add another row of beacons here. Now what? 650. No. Maddie, hello there. How are you doing? It's good seeing you. A little parrot. Right here? Yep. You doing good? Well, that's good to hear. We're just hanging out on Paperhats here. Clearing out even more trees. It's a endless cycle of clearing land. There we go. Where do I gotta put this? Right here is the middle point. No, I should have cleared my inventory. Gonna listen to Thad so I can make coffee. Hello there, Bells. How are you doing? You're well. Been building all day, but I'm still going with that battleship. Oh my goodness, are you? Bet it's going well. You get all your materials? Where do I go with this? Ugh, let's go one more up. No? I'm sorry. You gotta be close. I've been building other things, like a horse barn. Oh, there you go. A good break. I always, whenever you have a big project, it's good to take a little break from time to time. That is for sure. I'm so tired today. Is my day off, so coffee. There you go. Glad you got the day off. A trading hall. You did actually. You shared the picture, Maddie. I saw your horse barn. Sin, hello there. How are you doing? All is well. Colonizing more land on this server. Sending it shaders as well. I gotta take some pictures with shaders. Ooh, there you go. Chocolate or normal? That normal. Chocolate. It sounds too early for chocolate. Been harassing Phil, so I'm late. Oh, you're fine. I saw Phil was streaming. He's in his hardcore world. Mm. Also, I can't believe you play on mobile, Maddie. At least I'm assuming that's what it looked like. It looked like you had little mobile controls. That's... I don't think I could. I don't think I could play with a controller. It's easy. Well, it's easy once you get used to it, but you got... I don't think I could even go back to just playing games with a controller. It'd feel too slow. Actually, that may have been the other way around. Oh no, I did it right. Sweet. Sent the pick of shares. Oh, there you go. You need some horses, Dilly. There's no horses in there. Are those the vibrant visual shaders? I know Bedrock has them. You do have horses? I don't see any horses in there. There's no horses in that picture. Oh my goodness, there's horses. Okay, it's kind of creepy how fast that happened. I'm assuming the horses weren't there when the picture was taken. Took a before and after. Yeah, that's why I figured. So, Sin, you've been harassing Phil. I'm assuming you're doing good then. You know, Phil deserves the harassment, I think. You know, he needs a little harassment here and there. I don't know Phil well enough to continue this. Got enough for your Hall of Fame plot? Ooh, there you go. Phil. Duh Phyllis. Here, I'll give him a shout out. This guy. He's a Paperhats member. He's doing some hardcore stuff at the moment. What's he working on? He got a 1-year-old season 1. He's got 3,422 days in his hardcore world here. Get a picture of my trading hall. There you go. What the heck Phil's working on? I mean, I don't know what I'm working on either, but that's besides the point. Almost finished. My phone overheated. Oh, you're right, Maddie. Don't worry. I'm sure it looks great. Phone overheated. I do not use my phone to the extent others use them, I think. My battery is like never below like 70. I don't use it that much. I mean, I'm not surprised it's big, man. I mean, think about all the different trades we have nowadays with villagers. It's absurd. It's gonna hit a point where there's too many of them. Maybe not. Maybe it won't. There's a lot. You can set up a lot of villagers in one area. But if you set up a villager to have every trade possible, it would just be so laggy with the amount of entities there. I don't. It's one of those things I see so often. People, people have a hard time uh, not making their base laggy. They'll set up all these different things around their base, villager trading hall, big auto sorter, or just a storage in general, and it just creeps upon you where your frames are slowly getting sucked away by all these different entities and that are around you that are doing it, and then it hits a point of like no return with your frames dropping below like 60 and 30. Oh my goodness, it's Dr. J just joined. Dr. J! What he's up to? Oh god, I hope he's gonna. If he comes over here, you guys gotta see how do I select this. This is what Dr. J said. 24 villagers. This one held in each room is 3 blocks wide. Still think 1.14 broke the game with villagers pre 1.14 are a better alternative to them now. Just put your PNG higher. It just wouldn't look good higher. I have this guy that I could set up, but I don't like him over there. I don't mind covering chat. It's you guys don't miss out on much. Cupcake for breakfast. That's a nice sweet treat. Why having a cupcake for breakfast? That's what I'm wondering. Where'd you get a cupcake? Made 24 cupcakes last night. Nice. There it is. Two Red Bulls. I've tried Red Bull before, and I don't like carbonation, so that's probably part of it. But I don't think they taste very good. I don't have energy drinks either, just in general usually. I've probably had like a total of 5 ever. Oh, Nightly joined on in. Hey there, Nightly. That's not how you spell Nightly. Oh, you're not here. Never mind. Over 100 in the past 5 years. Yeah, I don't know. I sleep 8 hours usually though, so that's probably part of it. But you know, part of that also is you get cold old all the time because you're going to bed at like 10. Besides, I have 2-ish more years for moving, so I gotta make the bad choices now. No, that's not how that works. I don't know how that works. Drinking him since he started high school. I don't know. Oh, math is math. It's, numbers are numbers. Just, ugh. It is so. Hmm. Well, math is still math. No, it's usually just an excuse to be able to do something. Not that I don't think it's funny that it's simple math. Well, don't say it that way now. Exactly, exactly. Really is. I guess your strong suit is in math then. Mine? I'd like to think I'm alright at math. As you gotta understand, I don't buy things. Like I don't I don't buy stuff. Oh god. Gotta go get cookies. I'll grab those after this tree. That strong suit is cookies. Thanks for the cookie. God, Fels. Oh, I'm not even reading that one out loud. I made 24 beds, but I didn't. What do you need 24 beds for? Math is math. That's what I'm saying. There's no change in it. The numbers don't lie. Well, the numbers could lie if you got it wrong. Throw all this junk in here. Gotta grab those cookies. For your build. Numbers can lie, but you guys were on something this morning, aren't you? And I don't think I fully understand everything. Sometimes though the math doesn't math right. That's uh what's Dr. J up to? So I make my girlfriend do it. There you go. I mean, yeah, it's good to have a second opinion. Did Ryven put a little guy in here? Oh my god. Oh no, he didn't even do it. There's just a drowned that ended up in the boat. He somehow picked up a piece of rotten flesh, so he won't. Well, he'll be in the boat, so he wouldn't despawn even then. But this is. I don't know if Ryven did this on purpose. This is really funny. I love it. This is on purpose for sure. He could have swam up into the boat. It's a drowned head on, so it won't burn. It doesn't have a drowned head on. It is just a drowned. His head would be bigger if he had a drowned head. Looks like a normal sized head. I don't know. I don't know how he's not burning. Maybe it has a drowned head. It just doesn't look like it. Do, do, do. I'm on two cupcakes and a sip of coffee, so I don't know what that is on about. I hope they're good cupcakes. What kind of cupcakes are they? That's my boat captain. Is he? Wait, Ratty, did Ryven do this for you? Did he put that in there? Also, welcome on in there. I hope you're doing well. Dr. J's hanging out with villagers. He went in there just on his own? I know Ryven was streaming this yesterday. Wasn't on for okay. That's really funny. Look at this guy abusing Phil's villagers. I mean, this is just absurd high. Inventory issues. I'm no surprise, Dr. J. I don't think that's how you spell surprise. It's fine. That's one thing I don't do. I don't know what Dr. J is actually doing. I was just kind of assuming what he's up to is just collecting blocks. But I never use villagers to get blocks. I think it is really slow overall. Maybe bookcases would be faster if you have them cured up. But like a lot of blocks, I feel like I can just craft them faster. Or go and collect them myself a lot faster. I don't know. It's one of those things I just don't do. One batch of caramel chocolate with buttercream, and the rest was chocolate with. Why do these sound so good? That's amazing. Weird flex. I don't know if you're talking about me, but it's just like one of those things that I don't know why people do it because I don't know if it's faster. It never feels faster. Maybe I just don't enjoy hanging out in the UI off a lot. But then again, I do a lot of just like walking around in circles and doing nothing, so it's fine. Maybe I am getting old. I'm just this old crazy guy playing Minecraft that just walks around and talks about stories of in his past. Back in my day. Nice you send them. Wake up. Hi. I want one of those cupcakes too. I have the caramel chocolate with buttercream. That sounds amazing and really sweet. I'll take like half of one. It is faster depending on what you're looking for. Yeah, I guess. I don't. Maybe I'm just. Maybe I'm an old Minecraft player, aren't I? Back in my day, we had to go out and manually collect blocks. We didn't just stick around in a villager hall. It's just do what I do. I go out and collect the resources. I do it in an interesting way. I'll make a project out of collecting the resources. Like that, like the hole over there. I just needed like just blocks in general. Bunch of stone was kind of the main idea. So we made a project out of it. I'm with you, Thad. Ever wonder why I was burn every village? You just don't like villagers. I think villagers are great. They're very helpful, a little broken, but so be it. Been playing since 1.12. I gathered our own stuff back in the our own stuff back in them days, right? I don't even know what version I started in. It was definitely I don't even know what version. It's one of the earliest ones. You're just old. I'm not old. I just, I do things in a different way. I say the same thing about how I do Redstone. Although I'd like to think in the last like year I've learned a lot with Redstone, but I say the same thing whenever I'm doing Redstone. I do it I do it like an old Minecraft player that did it like 5 years ago. Like the masters 5 years ago with Minecraft. That's like how I do my Redstone now. Still better than the average player. Like I know how to do Redstone. I just don't know all the fancy ways to do it that people use nowadays. I'm catching up. I don't do redstone all the time. Although I still think it's a very good thing to know if you're playing Minecraft. Know a little bit of redstone. Know how to make a sugarcane farm. That isn't saying much though, Thad. What are you saying that to nightly? Starting to pick my trade all now? Ooh, okay. Got it open over here on my monitor. 1.3 was your first. I don't even know how you like. I don't remember what mine was. I was probably in one of the betas. I don't. I truly don't remember. I played before there was pistons, before there was shears, and those are like the big things I can remember because I remember those coming out and it was amazing having them. I'm pretty sure there was a point where you couldn't grow cocoa beans and you could only get them in like dungeons, and that was the one way you could make cookies. I played when the bow would just instantly shoot. Mhm. Villagers, is around the entire premise of Minecraft. There's no it's an open world survival game. You do whatever you want. Sent it. Ooh, there you go. Okay, let's open this on the bigger screen. Oh, it's like a big courtyard, isn't it? I like that. I don't know if there's ever one good way to set up villagers. There's so many interesting ways that I've seen. I'm assuming like in rows would be the best. I've seen some people do set up like redstone stuff where it like brings the villager to the player. Oh. So I'm about to explode your brain. Played during the first couple of days of the original open beta back in December 10. And just come back from boot camp for the army. Ooh, there you go. That's really cool. And then you're like, why this game sucks? I don't know why people like it. You guys ever looked back? Like, if you think back to some of the early versions we had, this game has come a long ways. I always hear people saying they're like, "Man, I really miss old Minecraft." I'm like, "What do you mean you miss old Minecraft? That old Minecraft sucked. We had nothing." I miss the feeling of it, maybe the nostalgia feel of it that when looking back at it, is always great. Or the pure wonder that you had while playing it. You didn't have a recipe book. You didn't know most of the recipes. You're just throwing things on a crafting table in a weird orientation, and you're like, "Oh my goodness, I can make a sword." But anyway, I don't miss old Minecraft. I definitely am very nostalgic of it, but I do not miss it. 1.18 was the last good update personally. Which one was that? Was that the Caves and Cliffs? That's not the Nether one, is it? Feels too recent for it to be in another one. I feel like 1.17 or 16 was Nether. Maybe it was 18. I don't know how you guys remember this stuff. I didn't play the game. Like I'm in 1.21 at the moment. When did we get to the 20s? Yeah, beta. So how did we stick? I don't know how we stuck with it. It was the pure wonder of the game. I truly think some of the best feelings, and I haven't felt it in a game until very recently when I played Core Keeper, where I had sheer wonder in the game, and it was sheer wonder throughout the entirety of it, basically until near the end, where I kept finding new stuff, and it was really fun, and I didn't know what the heck I was going to get out of it. I felt a little bit of it here with a game of a game called Aloft. Um, I felt that same sort of feeling. It just didn't last that long because it's not even fully released yet. But that feeling when you don't know what the heck you're doing in a game and you just keep finding new things, it's amazing. And thank you for the hydrate there, Bells. I appreciate it. 1.19 brought ancient cities, right? Did we answer what was 1.18? Missed some things from there. 1.20, it was the sus sand and sniffer update. Yeah, that update was a little weird. I feel like they could go back to 1.20 and like rework a lot of it and it'd be great. I really think Minecraft has a hidden gem with armor trims where they could get so much more. It was caves and cliffs. That's what I thought. Thank you. Wow, I can't believe I take rough guesses off of because of how many times we've talked about these things. What was I saying? They have a hidden gem with trims. I truly think because why can't I put trims on like pickaxes and tools and that, or an elytra? It's an in-game customizable thing. Usually, in-game customizing things are very like they just give you everything, and that's about it. But this one, you actually have to go out and get the customizable stuff and then mess around with it on your armor and all that. They could do it with weapons, they could do it with horse armor, they could do it with so many things, but they don't do that. They just give it to armor. I need a nap. It's your day off. Don't sleep it away. That's just how I am. You can take a nap. I won't stop anyone. This is in mangrove. I still haven't messed around with mangrove wood much. 1.19, 20, and 21 keep destroying redstone machines. Do they? I think I had one maybe break in all of those updates. I had a farm break on me. My gold farm just broke on me in one of these 1.21 updates. That was sad. All phenomenal additions. Frog eh. Yeah, the frogs are a little interesting. Every update adds lag. No, I think it's doing all right. We got a lot of things that help optimize the game, to be fair, but no. Orisa and their massive amounts of vine cause so much lag. To be fair, okay. My computer is a beast. it happily it is a well-rounded computer. I gotta remember that at times. I really do. I forget it. I have a very well-rounded computer, and Minecraft will still sometimes hit points where the frames start to drop. So yeah, it isn't that well optimized, but I think it's done all right. Like there's been things they've been fixing slowly. Sometimes, and like I don't know. You say the average player. I don't know. I think the average player doesn't have a huge auto sorter that bulks down their stuff. They'll probably have maybe a villager hall or a few villagers at most set up. They'll have a nice little base storage room. Might have some netherite gear. I think the average Minecraft player can't even stay in the same world that long. I've been on nights for the past week. Oh, I'm sorry about that there, Bells. That does not sound fun. They're just Jungles 2.0. I refuse to call them the swamp. But the wood and mud makes it worth. Yeah, you can get a lot of mud just digging the mangrove floor. I never had any of that, and I had all optimizations, and I still struggled. That's the average experience. Yeah, maybe. Is it really that bad? Else you're a builder without telling us you're a builder. What do you mean? What did I say that made it sound like I'm a builder? I'm nocturnal. I don't think I'm nocturnal. Maybe at one point in my life I stayed up pretty late, but I go to bed early. I gotta get up early. But isn't that what they're trying to do with Bedrock? They're trying to recode the game in a different code base to make it more optimized. Isn't that their whole point of Bedrock? Except they have so many different features between the two versions. What it baffles me that Minecraft, Bedrock, and Java are so different in a lot of aspects. I don't know a single other game that has two versions that are basically meant to be the same thing. I got the pick with shaders, and they look amazing. Oh, I'll bet it does. Honestly, though, right, Bill? It's crazy. It's so different. Ooh, we got a few different views of the shade of the villager panel. Oh, it is exactly what I was thinking of. Nice little courtyard. That's nice. Easy to work your way around it. Oh, game runs fine for me, guys. I'm sitting in a jungle, mind that, and I got, I don't know, just right around the 200 frame mark, which is what I have it capped at. I cap my frames. If you've never, just for anyone that does have like a good computer that runs usually pretty well, I highly suggest capping your frames in games. You can only see frames so much on whatever monitor you're using, depending what you have. So it doesn't even matter if you're hitting like thousands. You don't see it. And then when you hit a random lag spike where you load something in, you're not going to be traveling from like 500 frames all the way down to 200 and it actually feels like a lag spike. Instead, you just sit right around that 200 and when you load whatever you just loaded that was really big, you never feel it. Those things I've always done. So that when you accidentally have a random frame drop, it doesn't affect you. Keep mine capped at 120. Yeah, 120 is still plenty. On consoles, so when my friends play on PC talk about it's weird. It's a different game. It's weird. Game runs fine for me, guys. Just get good. Yeah, guys, come on. Game runs great for me. Normally I can go up to 240, but those stupid game loading spikes. Yeah. Oh. Hello? Hi, Nightly. How's your frames doing here in the jungle? I do think Mangrove is worse for frame. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I thought Mangrove was worse for frames. Oh goodness. You know, it's a good thing my solo world isn't on just a server. I don't think most of you guys could actually play around it. I lose frames when I'm hanging out there. Oh goodness, I'm sorry, Nightly. I'm chopping a tree. Clearing trees, ready to get yeah, yeah, this is where the actual build would be. I'd crash. I think a lot of you guys would not be able to be around the mountain. And Monica, hello there. Yeah, this area here is where I'm actually gonna hopefully do a build with my jungle. I got a few ideas that I think would be fun. It's not gonna be my base. I don't know how to build bases anymore. I used to. It's been like forgotten. Yeah, we'll chop that one down next. I run vanilla client with max render distance and quality at 200. I'm not complaining because it affects me now. I'm complaining because it's so ridiculous that it still is an issue. I haven't devoted time to fixing it really since the glaring issue back in 2020. Yeah. If you ever want to run Minecraft better, you gotta have a good CPU. It usually uses mostly CPU power. That's part of it. There's like so many ways to help your game run better. Like I'll play other games and I'll have other games slowly, but you know, I don't know. I'm sure they do what they can. And runs more on GPU slash RAM, so allocated it that way. Yeah, you got to do funny stuff with it that way. I have a mod called Nvidium that uses my graphics card more. But just like if you were just to play it normal way, having a nice CPU. I love your builds. You have such a great eye. Oh, stop it, Monica. You know how often I'll start a new project like this and I'll be like, man, I don't know if I I don't know how I did in the past. How did I make some of my past builds? I'll truly be questioning myself. And I really just I'm like my own hype man at times where I'm like, all right, Thad, you've done this in the past. You know how to build. Just trust the process. Trust your own process. I do that so often. Uh, it's silly. But it's true. It is 100% true. I have to tell myself that I can do it. I've done it. I've done good builds in the past. I could do it again. What? How you have that? It's not been updated in over a year. Oh, Eslia. Oh, Eslia. You gotta do digging on the GitHub and find it. There's always someone that updates it. You gotta love an open source code where others are able to pick up what one modder started. Cortex, they did an amazing job with what Nvidium is. I can send it to you. I'll actually here. I'll send you something even better. I'll send you the link to where it's at if I can find it. I don't have it there. Where do I have it saved? I don't think I actually have it saved. Do, do, do. View source. Thanks for helping here, Nightly. I appreciate it. Let's go to branches. Branches. Where did I find it? Helping? No, no, no. Helping. Just being a go. Okay. That's fair. Oh, God, I can't find it. Ah, here we go. I was on the right track. It's not, she's working on Vaxi only now, which is like Bobby, but, I think, but better. Sounds like another amazing mod. Here you go, Eslia. This is the link that takes it to the person that's kind of picked up NVIDIA.
Ba-do-do.
Ah-do-do! Hello there, Lige. How are you doing with a prime resub of 36 months? My goodness. How are you doing? How's your morning been? Hope you're doing well. We're just kind of hanging out. We got a ghost helping us. I don't know. There's just blocks disappearing. Nightly's helping us. 3 years. Is that 3 years? Oh my goodness, it is. Oh my, 3 years. That's crazy. Like, it's just absurd. How have we known each other for so long, Lige? I get to see you in a couple weeks. Less than 2 weeks, basically. I'm excited. I'm like really excited. I'm excited to walk around the hall. Never read that mess. It's Eslia, things have changed and went downhill. It won't work out. I mean, it's too late now to even begin to plan that. But it's not gonna work. We on the 4th of July of all days, our VRBO that we booked was they didn't realize, but they were booked on a different site as well. So they were double booked, and we apparently booked it later than the person that initially booked it, so we didn't get it. And we had to find a different place that's a little bit smaller. So don't even bother reading the it's not gonna work. Yeah, so we on the 4th of July, me and Hannah are driving, of course. You know, all of us Americans have the day off and are doing hopefully family things. I'm stuck in a vehicle. I don't even have a computer with me. And we had to find a replacement. It was a VRBO, basically an Airbnb. Luckily, they VRBO gave us a payback, and we were able to get a different place. Yeah, okay, bye, Dr. J. But we got reimbursed for, you know, a lot of money, and we're able to find a place that fit us. Most stressful 2 hours of my life. Hey, we found a place pretty quick. I had to steal my mother's laptop. I was like, we were on our way to go, you know, stay with them for the 4th of July. Messenger. We were about a half hour out from her place at the time. I was like, I need your laptop. She's like, okay. No context. I was like, I just need your laptop. And we were able to find a place and, you know, a group of however many of us that were scouring around looking at different places and trying to find a place to stay at. We were able to get something together, make sure it was the right fit for us and all that. And it's closer. We actually got a place that's closer to Gen Con, which is great. It's like 10 minutes closer. 10 to 15 minutes closer. It's just a little bit smaller. Liz stopped working and locked in for 2 hours. I know it was something. We got it figured out. There, I say it was actually a big upgrade. I don't know if it was a big upgrade. I still would have preferred the first place we had Lige. Is I think the biggest upgrade of it was it's closer. I think it was just as nice overall as a place. There's just a little less space, and I was really excited. We had a huge dining table that could have had like two board games going at once, and even another different separate hang like place to hang out that we could have set a table up. Us will bring a table, I'm sure. Actually, I think Donk bought a table that I need to message him and ask him if he can bring it. Is it a long trip for you to get there? Yep. Me and Hannah will be leaving our place at 4 a.m. and we will be getting to the place hopefully by 4 p.m. We gotta do a it's an ele- so it's an 11-hour drive, but we're in Central Time going to Eastern, so we lose an hour. So it's 12 hours, kind of. It's 11 hours of driving, but we lose an hour. So it goes up an hour. Same 4 a.m. crew, yep. So it's a decent drive. We're gonna be and who's all coming? Is what are you asking there, Aslia? We got a lot of us. Tabs Donk, the Canadians, uh, and then all of us Minnesotans basically, and Amy. Minnesotans being myself, Hannah, Oscar, and Lana. Wow, what day do you leave? We leave on Wednesday. I see you're new. Hello there, Mystic. What are you doing? Wait, where's Gen Con? In Annapolis. Not this Wednesday. No, no, no. I'm still around for a week. I also have plans this coming weekend. This next weekend. I drive is less, but with a pregnant wife and a child, the stops add up. Yes, they do. Dad, where are you replying to these messages? What messages? I thought you asked who's coming. Oh. Oh, Knightley's asking the questions. As part of a server that ended yesterday. Oh, that's sad. But I hope it was a good conclusion of it. My inventory's full. You applied to a question that didn't ask. No, 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 no. Maybe I did. I replied to a question of Knightley's and then also one that Esley asked, I thought. Oh, Indy, it'll take you 11 hours to drive there. Holy heck, y'all are driving slow? No, not really. We're basically on like interstate and highway all the way. We gotta go a little bit out of the way. We're gonna avoid Chicago because it would just be bad timing to go through it. And then also where me and Hannah start, we're also gonna not go the perfect direct route since we're kidnapping Lana and carpooling with her. Or she's carpooling with us more of. Oh my goodness. Phil! Hello there. How are you doing? I was in your stream. I was lurking. Saw you in your hardcore world. How you doing? Sin, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Goldie Girl. That's a fun name. I love it. Oh, Knightley's chopping me down. I gotta go pull up another tab here of someone. Yeah, we'll just pull up you. Dr. J coming on in with the Raiders. Oh, Goldie Girl with the follow. Thank you there. I really appreciate it. Don't plant bamboo around me. Dad, how are you doing, sir? Thank you for the lurk, man. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How are you doing, Phil? Oh, wow. I'm so close to you guys. I'll try not to shout. Let's get a shout out for Phil, though. We actually shouted you out earlier. Someone was wondering who the heck I was talking about. I was like, we're talking about Phil. You know Phil? No, no kiss. Good gracious, Lige. Well, hello there. Yes, exactly. Oh, wow, thank you so much. Of course. I saw you in your hardcore world, though. I didn't know what you were building. You were building some sort of building. So what were you up to? Back it up through where? I'm sorry. There. Oh my goodness. What is this? This is just weird. I don't even know what I was building. That's okay. Thanks, Nightly. Good gracious. Oh, you don't even stream anymore, and I see that emote so often. Mainly because of Lana. This is a private server called Paperhats. There's a whole bunch of people. Nightly's on at the moment. Phil is actually one of the streamers. Well, I don't know if Phil does YouTube. Another person that's on it. Now I'm starting with New Trade and all, as the old one was only meant to get me started. Ooh, there you go. Nice little rework of stuff. I kind of enjoy those sorts of projects where you go back to something you built in the past and you just completely overhaul it, tear down the old thing and build a new one up in a better style. That's probably why I'm so in love with Satisfactory right now. That's what those screenshots were from, Lige, if you were wondering. Yesterday. It's from Satisfactory. Don't get it. It's too good. It's a lot of fun. I've put 26 hours into the game. Mystic, thank you for the follow as well. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I miss any messages here? I apologize if I did. I don't think so. Perfect. I'm leaving the old one and building a bigger one to expand the village. Ooh, there you go. That sounds like a fun project, though. I don't know. Do you enjoy moving villagers? Some people have the hardest time moving them. I highly suggest minecarts. Yes, another game to suck up my time. Don't do it, Lige. Not until you have free time. Because it's it's so fun. And we could play with all 6 of us if we wanted. We just have to go in the game files and change the number amount. I was playing with Lana a lot yesterday, and Lana's enjoying it. I'm having fun. Honestly, it'd be great having you around because you got a good mind for thinking things through. What is this thing called? Free time you speak of? It doesn't exist. I'm actually not too bad at moving them, so don't really mind. If I don't like villagers, yeah, that's fair. Nobody likes villagers. And I feel like everyone spends so much time messing with them. It's amazing how many different things they do. They make iron. What is that? Nightly, you better not have done that. Can confirm Satisfactory is amazing. I'm impressed. I I haven't I may have watched like 10 minutes of gameplay of it before and I was like, this doesn't really look like my thing to watch. And then I kept hearing more and more about it here and there. Finally loaded it up here not long ago. It is on sale. I saw you did it. Okay, good. I don't even care if you just blame this on me. I probably did do it, but I'll see you there, Bells. Have a lovely day. Hope the cupcakes were great. I'm gonna escape and play unpacking before I need to work on my bracelet. Don't fall out of your rock. I'm sitting in an office chair. A nice chair. I won't fall out of it. Rocker. You have a good one, Bells. But anywho, loaded up here recently with little to no knowledge on the game. Apart from the fact that it's been on my wish list for a little while, and I knew going into it that I would love it. There's a lot of games that I would love. I enjoy a lot of different genres, but I try not to play the games that I know I'm gonna love because I don't have the time for it. Well, I guess I succumbed to it because I just thought it would be fun, and I've put so many hours into it, and it's so good. Well, it's download. Oh no, this is like one of those ones I'm not. Zero self control. It's so good, Lige. We should play it later. But also at the same time, Hannah doesn't want to buy it because she has so many other games she wants to play. I'm so bad at. I'm like. I'm like. I don't know how to do this. I want to play with all of my friends, but we already have so many other games we need to play. It's been on your wish list forever. Okay. If you've already knew about it, then it's fine. Bill, if you need to raid and run, by the way, I know it's probably a little bit later for you. Actually, no, it's not too much later. But if you need to take care of yourself, feel free to. No worries. I appreciate the raid so much. If you guys missed it, Phil is a great streamer. No, don't shout myself out. That just feels weird. If you guys missed it, though, great streamer. Usually streaming hardcore from what I've noticed here for the last little while. No, you guys are already watching me. If you're not following, well, so be it. I understand. But if you're enjoying what you're watching and you're not following, well, what the heck are you doing? Yeah, I gotta sort kids out and I'll be lurking. Thank you so much. Of course, Phil. It's no problem at all. You're the one that raided me. I appreciate you sending your people on over. You have a good evening there. Yeah, that's my issue. Too many games I want to play with friends, right? And then the friends are never around. We never have the time. So what I'm doing with Satisfactory, I just have my own world I'm playing on Lige, and I just Lana joined me yesterday on it, and I'm just gonna keep playing on my own world. And if people want to join me, they're welcome to. I don't mind if they help me out, and we do progress together. But I'm gonna keep playing on it because I put a lot of hours into it, and I'm like stuck a little bit on where I'm at the moment. I'm finally making progress onto the next stage of the game, but I spent all day yesterday just to start beginning making progress on it. On this next stage of getting the next bit. What's this? Probably start my own eventually, but happy to hop on into yours and learn the ropes. Okay, yeah. It's a lot to take in at first. A lot of fun. Need something? Mercenary work might be. Sorry. No, no, stop it. Don't plant trees. We don't need more trees. That's another game I'd love to give a playthrough again. How about like a special edition of Skyrim? I don't know what it's called. I'd love to do another playthrough. I don't have time to put 100 hours into it. What happened to free time? It was never a thing. Lige, I got this great idea. I think we convince all the rest of our friends. We all just take a week off and we play games together for the week. All we do. We just play games together for a week. I think it's genius. It's like it'd be good for the health, for the mental health. I got 3 weeks off coming up, and I'm sure I won't be busy at all during those weeks. Does that mean you'll actually be busy? Oops. Nightly, do you ever need any wood? I got so many jungle logs. If you ever need any materials, you've helped a lot with the tree chopping. Just send me a message or something. I know you're just helping me because you enjoy doing it, but still, if you do ever need some materials, I don't mind sharing. I'll be off because the second will be born. So yeah, totally free. Oh yeah, it's just an itty bitty thing. How hard can it be to take care of a newborn? You've already done it once. You Canadians and your government giving you oh my god, Lige, giving you so much time off. It's like the right thing to do. This is really funny. I need to save that. Mm. I shouldn't mention the 5 other weeks I'm taking off in the following year. Then what? Good for you. You deserve them. Lige, can we please have a moment where you reteach me Magic the Gathering? I tried to last year at Gen Con and we never got around to it. I'm gonna bring all my cards, which isn't many, and I want to relearn. And I have a commander deck that I don't even know how to play with commander deck. Company gives me 2 weeks fully paid. Child is born. I'm taking another week still for the 3 weeks. Then the government grants up to 5 weeks of a secondary caregiver. Canadian government, okay, my friends. They take care of their parents. Love to teach you. Please, we need to have a moment. I'll like get the hang of it instantly. It's just a few mechanics. I've been wanting to play 2 weeks. Percent mandatory Magic the Gathering session. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about. Only because they are making future taxpayers. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, yes, there's a lot that goes into that. But at the same time, though, it's great that they take care of the people that need it. I'm not gonna go into all that. That's too much politics. We don't talk politics here. It's just an amazing thing. Leave it at that. You have a commander deck? I do. I have a commander deck, and then I also have like a starter pack that's two. I have a bunch of Lord of the Rings cards, but I do have a commander deck that I don't know. I don't know how to play with a commander deck. I only ever learned the one way when you had the starter pack sort of thing. I remember last year. It was like apparently a common thing I kept doing. Every time Hannah got like stuck looking at a booth of trinkets and that, I would just walk over to one of the many Magic the Gathering things and look for like different Lord of the Rings cards. And they'd have so many booster packs. So I bought like 3 or 4. I probably bought like 5. There's nothing, it's just a fact. Well, it could go down a bad path. That's all. Very wary of not going into politics. People hear enough of it. Hi there, Donk. How are you doing? Hope your morning's been well. So well. Hey, don't stop. I'm not bothered with all my friends, even if they are stinky and or yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna last with Lana carpooling with us. That is close proximity to her, and like usually Lana's kind of stinky. I'm just joking. Lana's not actually, but you know, it's just I'm gonna have to find a way to breathe. Definitely both. Speaking of which, I'm headed to grab a shower. Back in a few. Sounds good there, Doc. Enjoy. Took a shower this morning too, but that was at like 7. Press if you can pick up a whole shower. It depends what it's made out of. If it's one of those ones with like tiles, yeah, that's impressive. So silly when cocoa beans are growing on the dirt. Oh no, I really mean it. I really do want to play Magic the Gathering and relearn it because I really enjoyed it. Game install, leaving my house shortly, but excited to try it. Oh, oh, I'm falling. I was I was reaching for the tall branch. I'm a dwarf, Knightley. I need my little step stools. What are you digging dirt for? Hey! It's really not that bad to learn. It's just hard to master, if that makes sense. Yeah, yeah, no, it does make sense. There's a whole lot of like thinking about what's in your deck, I bet, and then planning somewhat for it. And thinking through what the other person might have. That's how any card game goes. Just anticipating. Ah! There's so many nuances and combos, etc. But entry level, the mechanics make sense pretty easily. I know I played it. I played it once, and it was against Laura, and it was great. I had a blast. Didn't know what I was doing. I went. You guys were like, "Do you want to be explained what this game is?" I was like, "Nope. I'm going into it blind." I'm like, I'll ask questions as I think of them. And as I'm reading through cards, and I had Lige behind me, as I'm like reading through the cards, I'm like, Lige, what the heck does this keyword mean? And I demolished Laura, obviously. Not actually, it was pretty close. Had a comeback. There was a big comeback. I couldn't get any mana. I think it's called mana. Pretty sure Ollie might be Lara. What? A bear? Pretty sure Ollie might be. Oh, okay. Hey, Ollie, I bet Ollie's that kid's gonna be smart. He's gonna be schooling us in all the board games before you know it. That's like Hannah's youngest sister. We played cities with her. She demolished all of us. It was crazy. First time she ever played it, demolished us. She got the hang of it right away. I mean, there's a few things that go into it, but man, I was impressed. Also, if you need to head out, Lige, feel free to. I know you said you'll be heading out here soon. Don't feel trapped. I can keep someone in chat much longer than they ever meant to be. It's my Midwest ability to just keep talking. I'm a very like I don't think I talk that much IRL, but maybe I do. Leaving about 12, okay. Need that Settlers of Catan. Oh my, Catan's great. I don't care how people say it. But Catan is great. I got it. It's on my shelf behind me nightly. We even got the expansion to play with 6 people, I think. I got a new board game we gotta try, Lige. It's called Plunder. It is a mix of Catan and like Risk, and it's a lot of fun. It's not as bad as Risk is. It definitely has it's definitely feels a little bit better. I feel like anytime anyone has ever played Risk, it is not fun for anyone, which is really sad because I really like the game. I like the idea of the game, but this pirate board game called Plunder is a lot of fun. I do love Catan nightly. We just usually most people don't like playing long games. I love playing long games. I think they're a blast, but we only have so much time, so it's tough to play longer games. So Ollie says he wants to be for. Oh my! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to read that. That's so cute that he wants to be a firefighter. Must be just like Deadeye. People hate playing against me on board games. I generally pick up the rules really quickly. I'm competitive and know how to beat people. Hey, I mean, nothing wrong to be a little bit competitive. What? Where's the log? It's actually one of the reasons why I enjoy cooperative games. Anytime me and Hannah play board games together, it's best that we just do cooperative ones more of than ones where you're against one another. Especially if it's a anytime a game goes on for like an hour plus and it's competitive, people start to get a little feisty. And yeah, the that's about how it goes. All right, gonna get my stuff together. See you later, Mr. We'll see you there, Lige. You have a good afternoon there. I'll see you later. I appreciate you hanging out though. Say hi to Ollie for me. Thanks for the lurk as well. What is this mess of tree? Is Tack or C-Dubs around? We'll see if they're lurking and listening. I need one of the two. Because I need C-Dubs to gather more mud and restock his shop. I need mud. I really don't want to go out and dig it. I might just have to make a machine, but I don't like making dirt into mud. It'll be a while before I need a lot of it, but I want to make another lake, and I think I'm just gonna line the bottom of the lake with mud. I've seen people do that recently. Makes it look deeper than what it actually looks like, and it's very simple. I don't want to put too much time thinking into the terraforming all that much. I'm gonna have the shape kind of carry the feel of all my terraforming. Dang it, neither of them are around. I was really hoping one of them was lurking and listening. I've seen a machine though that uses moss and azalea trees. It bone meals an azalea tree on a moss block, which then turns it into a rooted dirt, which basically then makes dirt. Because you could turn it into, I think you could turn it into mud somehow. I don't know. There's a lot that goes into it. I saw a machine that basically made like 3 different things. It made like clay, mud, and I think maybe it was just rooted dirt. Oh, I really want to make it for my solo world at some point. I love mud and rooted dirt as well. I use a lot of rooted dirt. Dirt makes mud, which can make clay. Yep. But there's this is basically this idea donk where there's this machine that is just constantly making azalea trees on moss, which you can make moss out of a stone generator. So you're basically turning a generator, something that you just keep getting over and over, stone, make it into moss, then make it grow an azalea tree on the moss to make rooted dirt, and then you somehow You could just have the rooted dirt go off on its own, or you could turn it into mud. Then you get the mud, and then if you want, you can also get clay. And essentially, it's just this big loop of you would just need bone meal. That's my understanding of this farm that I don't even know how it works fully. But it makes sense when you break it down. Really cool that someone figured that one out. And I haven't even looked into the farm. But I'm sure it's there, because I saw it before in a video. I was like, I want that. Remind me why I spent a whole paycheck to be cursed with pain for a week. To hopefully never have pain again because of the wisdom. Also, hi, Hannah. Hope you're doing alright. Oh, sorry, Nightly. I did not see you up there until it was too late. I'm so... I can get it. I didn't mean to. Hey! Scaffolding. Do you not like Oh, all these scaffolding haters. I'm gonna get it first. I need to sleep. Mud can also make pack mud. Exactly. But that's like, you need wheat for that. All yours. How are we doing for clearing out this space? Oh, we still gotta clear out this row here. I see no end in sight to this pain. I keep forgetting about Gen Con. I like moss. Moss is a pretty good one. It'll begin to feel better soon, Hannah. Goodness. Not me looking into this person's message history to see if you told me how to say your name. Nope, you've just only ever said hi. I'll say hi back. In case you are actually here. Whale? Myrna? Hope you're doing well, but you've only ever said hi. Appreciate you saying hi. Hope you feel better fast, Hannah. Whatever's... Oh, Hannah got her wisdom teeth removed, guys. This is... There's nothing in particularly wrong. Just healing from that. Glad you got this out way before Gen Con, Hannah. That was kind of this was like the perfect window of time, Donk. We had other plans that we could have canceled if it would have worked around though, worked earlier, but this was the perfect window of time for us. Back when Hannah started her castle on the realm, I built a mud generator with 2 big wheat farms. I wanted more packed mud production capacity. Yeah, that's fair. I still only ever dig my mud in my solo world, but I really want this huge farm at some point that I'm thinking of. Pain and suffering. Oh, it's gotta be getting better, right, Hannah? Yes, that's hard. Rest a lot, and that will help. Yep. That's what Hannah's been up to. She's been resting. I was Grandma Donk. This is related to a conversation that did not happen here, but outside of I assume there was a different conversation related to this. Such a weird question to ask, not knowing any context. I'd expect to take a couple days to really improve pain wise, and then it'll be better quickly. Visiting Tab's grandma at the moment, she's great. Yeah, Tabs has all this traveling coming up. Or it's probably already started. That sounds fun there, Dunk. I don't even remember how long, so I had my wisdom teeth from, but I don't remember how long it was until I didn't really feel consistent pain. I know it was a while before it really felt like I could eat anything, normal. And there'd be times where it just kind of hurt, but manageable. Induced her to the British baking show. She keeps talking about these things the two of them need to bake this week. That is adorable. I love that so much. Oh goodness, never introduce me to a baking show. I'd probably be thinking the same things. I'd be like, I bet I could make that, and then I try and make it, it'd be terrible. I don't bake. Always so open-minded to do things. Usually. No, no, the nightly, not the box for that. Where'd you go? There. No, don't throw them away. It's not junk, but you can put it in this junk shulker box. There's a system to my madness. This is why I don't play with people. They don't understand my crazy. You're gonna learn today. What am I learning? Throw away things? Never. What if I need those saplings? The house crazy ones. They put me in a room. Oh, locked me in a room. I used to have that memorized. Not even rotten flesh should be tossed away. There are clerics who lie. Exactly. Donk. I have gotten a little more lenient on it, but for a good few years, I would even keep the armor mobs would drop. I still kind of do if I just randomly pick it up, but I don't go crazy over trying to pick it up and go out of my way. Is this what? Realize remix? I don't know. It's Feel Good Inc. Lo-Fi closed on Sunday. I don't know what it is. but it has nothing related to whatever you said. Aquarius remix. I don't know. I used to be much more crazier. Feel Good Inc. is. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know Nightly. This is why I just read it off because I figured you might know it. I don't know music. I'm sorry. How do you? Don't they can't see that message mostly. They don't. They love hanging out with me nightly. None of them are forced to be here. Monica was just saying it last stream. I think maybe it was someone else. It may have been Minxie. The people enjoy it. You're the one actually hanging out with me. You're the one in game. I know it's bad. I really don't listen to much music at all. You're quoting yourself. I don't know how they tolerate me. I don't know why people keep coming back to these streams. It's probably less and less over the years, but that's fine. I don't know why new people stick around. That's the weirder part. If anyone's crazy, it's the people that just keep watching me play the same game over and over and just mining blocks and probably talking circles, talking in circles, repeated subjects over and over. Or D Clark. I think there was one point where he said it. He's like, "You sound like a broken record here, Thad." And it was like one of the weeks where I kept getting raided by a bunch of people. I was like, I feel that way too, D Clark, because I say a similar thing each time people raid me in my solo world, show them around the same few things. It's like you sound like a broken record. I'm just here for D Clark. I think D Clark's lurking if he's around. Saw him playing Core Keeper this morning. I find it really funny. I've taken away all of D Clark's free time. I've seen him playing a lot of Aloft, which I think Hannah pretty much convinced him to play. And then Core Keeper's been taking the rest of his free time. D Clark, so we've convinced D Clark to buy a lot of games for the better. I really do gotta get like all the people I hang out with in a call one day and figure out the timeline of when I first met them and then when their Steam library started to grow with games. Pretty sure there's a correlation for some people. Which is funny because I'd happily just play Minecraft with anyone. It's just the rest of most people can't end up playing Minecraft for hours and hours and enjoy it. But that's okay. See Nightly over there. I yearn for the mines. Yeah, you missed out on all the mining. We were digging out the hole. You were there for the beginning of it, and then I had like I had Tax, C-Dubs, and Shay all helping me one evening. I got a lot of progress done on it. Then I finished it up on another stream later on. You were apartment hunting? That's fair. That sounds much more important than mining blocks in a game. Let's put this down here. We'll place this other beacon. Wow, we've cleared out a lot of trees. We've gotten efficient. I really hope any of the other paper hats had no plans for this jungle at the beginning of the season. Nobody said anything, and I joined late, so they had their chance. There's still a lot of jungle further away. There's one of those things. I looked very digitally to see if anyone had plans. Nobody said anything. Still don't want to step over anyone's toes, though. Oops. I need to expand one more this way, I believe. Yep. One day this beacon will be uncovered again. How's this land looking? I didn't actually know how this would look once we started clearing out the trees. Okay. Starts becoming a little higher of a hill. Now we're good to keep clearing trees. Can always plant more trees later on. There we go. Just wait till we're rebuilding the trees. I want to do really big jungle trees at some point. I always kind of wanted to do that before. And this project gives me the ability to do so. They're going to be very annoying. I'm going to totally design them in creative. Just because it's on a much larger scale than just a simple custom tree would be. Some crazy landscape over under all this. Did you end up finding an apartment there, Knightley? I hope so. Assuming so. Said was. Wish I had more time in the day. Don't we all, huh? I found a place. Let me get back to doing much my line activities as I wanted. Wanted cheap enough to survive for another year. To survive. I'm glad you found a place. I feel like moving can always be a little bit stressful when you don't have when things can be a little bit uncertain. I heard about that in Dr. J's chat. That is a bad stream of luck. When it rains, that it does, which is terrible. I'm sorry. That's how it always feels in life, doesn't it? When it hits you with one thing, it likes to just keep pouring it on. Why can't life be simpler like Minecraft? Where I can endlessly eat cookies and not have any problems. How many cookies have we eaten? Oh my goodness, we've almost eaten 1,000 cookies. 7 away from 1,000. That's funny. Man, I remember when jungles were added. They were so cool. And then you'd be like, "Oh, this is so cool." You'd start building it and be like, "This is so annoying," and you never built in one again. Yeah, I should have never built in one again. These things are annoying. That's why I stick to my plains biomes. It's me that had the experience. This is also crazy how much we've cleared out. I really didn't think it'd go that fast. I feel like it took us forever to clear out this area. At that, Robert Dubs said to submit a bulk order directly to. Wait, C Dubs? Is he streaming? Nova, thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate it. I don't even know how much I need. He's not streaming. He went live way earlier. No. I have to do that. Oh, okay. I appreciate you asking. I mean, if I can get someone else to do labor for me, that's perfect. I just gotta pay them diamonds. If it's actually collecting. House for sale, I'm tired of mowing, so I'm selling it. Oh, how much? I'm joking. Welcome back, D. Clark. I'm assuming you went to go mow then. It's so hot outside, I'm dying. I bet. Get something cold in you. Some like cold water or something. Hydrate. Take a cold shower. There you go. Even better. I've got my water. Okay, good, good. Get a goat. Oh, for the yard. I thought that. I'm like, well, how does a goat help D. Clark cool off? What if you just replaced your grass with something else? Just get rid of all the grass. Something that won't grow as high. Or, even better, this is much more like thinking outside the box. You just have like a field of like wildflowers that are just blooming all throughout the summer. I don't know if the neighbors would like it too much, but you wouldn't have to mow it. How about I just replace the lawn with a hot guy to do all the work and I could just sit and watch? I mean, that would be a much better replacement, I'm sure. Have thought about it, trust me, Nightly. Visually stunning. Good idea seems more viable and cheaper. Yeah, but then you have to take care of the goat. I don't know what even goes into that. Got its food all taken care of, at least. In the long run, that is true. The goat would be cheaper until wintertime. Then I have to buy feed. See, wow, D. Clark's really thought about that. We've just been clearing out the jungle. Nightly's been helping us. Yeah, he's right there. Clearing out this section of the jungle where we'll eventually be building. Could live in my shed though. Just get rid of everything in there I no longer use. Have a fresh goat for the winter. What would you do with it? I mean, I'm sure someone would take it. I wonder what cooked goat is. I don't know. I'd assume probably not that well. Who knows? This conversation took a turn. Similar to pork chops. Oh. Says you need a lot of seasoning and to marinate it. You did not just look this up. This is crazy. It's back here. I haven't actually gone too far back. Oh, it's just more jungle for a while. Then, I think this might be someone's area. No, someone has an area further back. Over here, I don't think anyone has something. I have to check the actual coordinates, but off of just the quick map look, I don't see anything. And- You back? Gonna try and cool off in the shower? No peeking. No problem. Enjoy the shower. I'm sure that'll cool you off well. We'll be here. We'll be streaming for another just under half an hour. I'll be going for. It's not me wanting to get back to playing Satisfactory at all, of course. Mine got to work right away this morning when I was beginning to wake up. My mind got conscious enough, and I started thinking about Satisfactory and planning out the rest of what I was working on recently. So I woke up to myself thinking, essentially. I had some pretty good ideas. I do love to think. And Minecraft is, I think, in such a different way with Minecraft. Whenever I'm building, it's so fun. I hit both sides of my game, or both sides of my brain, not game. Uh, I hit the side with all the creativity, and then I hit the side with all of the like thinking through processes and mathing stuff out. If you ever want help in Satisfactory, let me know. I will. So far it's been going all right. I was a little bit foolish in my first couple hours of playing. I didn't realize that my hub, once I got it upgraded to a certain point, had a biofuel generator on it. And I was like continuously, I like kept just going out and having to mine resources manually instead of hooking up the biofuel generator to a miner. And I was like, man, this has to be faster. I was like, maybe the first little bit is just this big of a grind. No, I was just being a fool. And I didn't realize it until I unlocked the biofuel generator. And I was like, oh my goodness, I'm a fool. Now I'm away from biofuel generators. We're on coal generators now, and it's fully efficient on its own. But it was just like one of those moments. I thought the hub. I thought it was a smelter, not a generator. And I didn't like I've never seen any of the UIs in this game before this. I was like, man, this is weird that it gave me a smelter, but I can't even power the smelter without having a generator, but I don't get generators until I get to this step, this tier step. I was like, this is so backwards. Yeah, no, I was just an idiot. So I probably wasted like 2 hours in the beginning where it could have went a little bit faster or much faster. But it's going well now. Uh, I haven't done much exploring, but I was playing with Lana yesterday, as I've said, and she loves exploring in games and was finding all sorts of important things that I didn't even know about. It was great. I worked on the factory. She was exploring. It's going good. I even got her to set up a ticket factory, something a little bit separate than the main area that I was working on. I had her go to some random like iron mining areas and set up something that just fed all of the resources into the ticket generator thing. I don't know the names off the top of my head. I'm so sorry, but you get my point. And I had to struggle. I had to have her share her screen because she was struggling setting it up. She hadn't messed with any machines or any of that. I was like, you need to make a better. It was a lot of problems. It's fine now. And I'm just now getting the a good like factory setup for generating a lot of materials. It was a mess. And I'm start it's getting a lot better now. I had something that was well set up, but I didn't have a lot of resources to make like foundations to put it all on a flat level surface. And I had to tear all of that down. And now it's going much better. And we're starting to make steel. That's about where we're at. Wait until you can start tuning how much each factory can use to equal out all the resources. Can you actually do that? I was really hopeful that the game would eventually have something like that where I could like have a way to really like access a bunch of the machines to be able to make it work better. I think I think I've already started doing that. But we're also at a point where it's so early on that I have a feeling all of the machines I'm using to be able to do stuff is going to get replaced by a better version, which makes me a little sad, but it's fine. It'll be fun to think it through again. Can underclock and overclock them. Yeah, I just started messing with that a little bit. I just threw in one of those things to like overclock something. I was like, oh, this is too much right now to process. We're there yet? No, we're not there yet. We're chopping trees. All of this land that you see here that's barren of trees had trees earlier today. It's beautiful. Made so much progress clearing them out. This is where future project will be. Near whole. It's gonna be fun. Making good progress though. I wasn't up for terraforming the hole here today. But welcome on in there, H. How are you doing? Doing good? That's good. That's good to hear. I'm doing well. Stream's been good so far. Playing some Enshrouded at the moment. Ooh, there you go. I don't know Enshrouded off the top of my head. I recognize the name. Time to look up if I actually know the game. Enshrouded. Oh, it looks fun. No, I don't know the game. Kind of looks similar to Valheim. Haven't played Valheim either. It says a skill tree. It's a roadmap of something. Oh, that looks really cool. I know I'd probably love this game too. Yeah, similar building, etc. That's what it kind of looked like for a second. I've gotten myself into a wormhole of a game I should have never loaded because it's gonna take all of the little amount of free time I have. But I started playing Satisfactory, and it's so fun. It's so much fun. But I don't the time. Oh dear. Yup. I don't know if you've played it, but I am loving it, and I knew I'd love it, and that's not good because I don't have the time for as much time as I want to put into it. Don't have the time. Not enough time in a day. You know, I'm having fun. So be it. What the worst part is that over the Steam Summer Sale, there were so many different like multiplayer survival games that that I bought with the group of friends that I play with often. And we all bought all these different survival games, and we haven't even gotten to all of them. And I'm like, guys, I got one more game we gotta add to the list. It's so much fun. It's just like, it's bad. Oh, the list ever grows on, and I want to play more Baldur's Gate. I'm never gonna finish that game. I'm playing that with a different group of friends though, and we're making progress slowly. I don't actually have days of the week where I don't have plans. Maybe the mountain would be done if you weren't playing Satisfaction. I know. It probably would be, Minxie. It probably would be. But you know what? It's good for me to take a break every once in a while. My fingers start hurting if I work on the mountain for too long. It's a lot of shifting, sneaking. You have too much free time? Yeah, I don't. I remember. I like. It's funny. People will always be like, "Oh, it'd be great to have more free time," and then when they finally have a few days off, they got no idea what this. They'll do nothing. Twiddle your thumbs and be like, "Oh, there's so many things I could do, but I can't even decide what to do." The silly thing. And not everyone's probably like that, but I feel like I see that often. Where it's like when you finally have free time, you don't know what to do with it. Hello, Minxie. I hope you're doing well. If I didn't already ask. Yeah, the mountain probably would be done if I didn't split my time towards other things. But I'm not in a rush. You're doing good though? That's great. It's great to hear. Spent most of my day yesterday playing Satisfactory. That the one time I took a break, I did everything I possibly could. Within like an hour and a half maybe tops. I went up, I started making something to eat, got a load of laundry started and going, swept, mopped, vacuumed, put dishes away, had my dinner, and got back to gaming. I don't sit still. It was great. Hannah was resting at the time, taking a nap. And I wake her up. I was like, are you, just wake her up a little bit. I was like, are you hungry at all? She's like, no. I'm like, oh, okay. That's fine. She gets up and goes to the bathroom, looks at me. She's like, did you vacuum? I'm like, yup. She didn't even wake up while I was vacuuming. Just out, resting, recovering. Which I'm thankful that she didn't. She needs a rest at the moment. Oh, guys, if you didn't see it, I mean, I don't know who's all here at the moment. We got a Discord tag. I have a Discord tag. A Thalt Discord tag. I mean, you don't have to use it, but you know, it's kind of cool. It's cool, you know. You could join the rest of us, or continue using whatever other Discord tag you have. But if you're not using one yet, you could use the Thalt one. There's free cookies. Mm. Oh wow, we're already to the beacon here. This is great. Not only do I want cookies, I need chocolate. Wait, I thought you said this wasn't a cult. It's not a cult. Who said anything about a cult? It's a thult. Completely different. I mean, don't look at the general chat of the Discord. Don't mind that. I mean, give it a read, but don't mind it. I mean, just you know, process it. Put it in your mind. Have a cookie. Mm, I don't know what Belle's put in here. Was asked about the caramel cupcakes in chat. Is well, oh my goodness. I can pin that for you, Eslia. I didn't even realize. Well, I don't know. We don't move too fast. This is the caramel chocolate cupcakes that sounded heavenly. I didn't even realize that. Thult. What's all these? What's all the dots there nightly? I don't know what you're on about. It's don't. I was obviously talking about Bell's caramel and chocolate cupcake recipe. D. Clark, I find it amazing. I didn't even know you could make shirts in Animal Crossing. You did an amazing job. I love it. That's it. I'm leaving floating trees. No, don't leave float. Why are you leaving floating trees? There's no reason to do that. It was if anyone's ever wondering where the heck that little propaganda image came from, Lige made it. I don't even know how long ago now. 2 years ago, basically. Over 2 years ago, he made that. It's the only piece of propaganda I've ever had made, but I still love it. I have a poster of it behind me in real life. I have a printed poster of it that Hannah got me as a gift. But if anyone is like enjoys doing graphic art and all that, I mean, I won't deny any other thought propaganda. I got an art channel. I do really appreciate it for anyone that does grab the Discord tag. I wasn't sure if people would use it, and I'm actually surprised how many people just kind of found it on their own. I think a message pops up when a Discord gets a tag, but I appreciate anyone that uses it. Another one of those fun little community things that, oh, it's cool. Ah, perfect. I do think I'm going to be wrapping up here in a minute for anyone that's listening along. Don't go anywhere just yet, though. We'll be raiding out, as always. I got one person in mind, but I haven't actually taken a scroll through to see who's all alive. OD? Who's OD? I don't recognize that one. Done already? We've been going for almost 3 hours. Plus my axe is about to break. Oscar, yeah, Oscar's the person I have in mind. But I want to give a scroll through the goal. Who else is all alive? Oscar Diggs. Okay, I figured it out now. I would have never figured it out with OD. There used to be a streamer called that stream that went by OD. He rated us all the time. Hope he's doing well. He was a lovely streamer. I was mowing. You should have taken a break while I was mowing. I'm sorry. You can always watch the VOD back. It's not the same. I know it's not, but with that 80 hours in Core Keeper now, it's getting crazy. Oh my goodness. That's actually absurd. Those are piling up fast. I saw you got re-addicted to it. You get 2 more hours, D. Clark, and you'll have passed me in playtime. Great game. That will likely happen today then. Yeah, most likely. I don't have a world that I'm just playing in at the moment for Core Keeper. I already hit 12 hours on Enshrouded and had it 2 days. Yup. I loaded up Satisfactory this week. And or this last week, and I got 26 hours on it. To be fair, some of those were just me just having the game open and loaded so my factory was running. Oh, thanks for chopping more trees. I was wondering if you're still around, your nightly. That's probably far enough as well. You don't need to go any further than that. That's like right towards the edge of where I'm thinking of building. Oh, I'm assuming you were just finishing out this peninsula. That makes sense. I don't really know how big of an area I'm gonna make. I won't know until I start going up and then dividing out where the lake is gonna be. Extra is fine. Crazy how some games just grab you and you can't stop. It is crazy. And I know them. I know the games at this point. When I see them, oh, I knew when I loaded up Satisfactory it was going to be this way. It's one of those games where I've known about it for a while. I just tried not to get hooked on it when I didn't have the time. I even had it for a while here. I bought it during the Steam summer sale. I bought like 3 games. This was one of them, and I was like, wait later. But anyway, Let's go take a look at the go live just in case there's anyone else that I got in mind. Otherwise, we'll head on over to Oscar. Oh my goodness, it is a quiet Sunday for streams. I mean, there's people streaming, but man, my list is usually always full. We'll go say hi to Oscar. I think I've rated Oscar my last 3 times I've streamed, which is great. That means Oscar's streaming a bunch too again. Glad he's had the time. I know last summer it was really tough for him. But anywho, we're gonna head on over to Oscar. Y'all know Oscar. Amazing streamer. We've raided on over to him a handful of times now. He's working in his solo world of his. Absolutely big build. My goodness! There's 26 people here? When did that happen? I appreciate each and every one of you guys lurking and hanging out with me. And Nightly, once again, I really appreciate all the help with the trees. You sped it up by 2. You saved me 3 hours plus of work probably. But do grab the raid message. Grab the first one if you're subbed. Grab the second one if you're not. That's alright by me. I just really appreciate it if you do grab the raid message. Means the world to me. Even if you're lurking, just quick grab it. Oscar's a great streamer. It'll be great to see all you guys with the raid message and saying hi to him. Other than that, I'll be live Tuesday. If anything changes, I'll update you guys in the Discord, but I'll be live this week, Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central Start Time. We'll be in the solo world, most likely. Otherwise, I hope each and every one of you have a good rest of your weekend. Enjoy what little time you have left on your Sunday. I appreciate each of you hanging out. Thanks for the stream. Of course, Monica. I appreciate you hanging out. Do grab the raid message, though. Give Oscar a follow. Amazing streamer. Y'all have a lovely rest of your day. I'll see you.